and only work on old dudes who have no hair left anyway, and just put Botox in their ass. Not their actual, maybe their ass, but probably their face.
I mean, people are taking liquids from other areas. The blood that comes out of your microneedling session can be re-injected in the bags under your eyes.
Did
and
we
it
talk
all
about
goes
that?
Away.
I think that made it to the last episode we talked about. If it didn't, it should have when we were talking about blood sweat. Like
I did not know that you could, take the blood from a microneedling session and then turn that into a paste and re-inject it in the bags under your eyes, and everything goes away. So not only do you get rid of all of your dead skin, but you can get rid of your bags at the same time. Repurpose.
It's almost like the fecal transplant surgeries.
Exactly.
Where they put they put healthy poop up in your butt. Now I oversimplified that. So, apparently it works. Okay, just a brief synopsis of fecal transplant surgery, because it sounds fucked up, right? It sounds like, what? Fecal transplant? Our brain and our gut have the same type of neurotransmitters. In fact, our guts have way more transmitters than our brain. In fact, if you look at them, they kind of look the same, your guts and your brain. So when they say the mind-gut connection, or when you say, oh, I got a gut feeling, that's because you have all those synapses in your guts, right? Well, you got a real problem if your inside of your gut starts going awry. In other words, if your poop is off, that's why people are doing all the probiotic stuff and but it's kind of fake in that sense because you don't know your own personal chemistry in there. So you don't know if you're adding probiotics you don't need or whatever. Point being, there is a way to measure that if it gets so off that you need to go see a doctor. So they can measure the quality of your poop. And apparently, if your poop quality is bad, they can take high quality poop from a different source and implant it into your guts, and it will start to grow the proper microbiota in your own guts. So it will start regenerating its own proper garden. So moving forward, your guts, your whole neurosystem down in your guts will operate as intended. So this is super new, and the whole idea of fecal transplant surgery sounds just like gross. They've even done South Park episodes about it and things like that. I think Tig Notaro did an episode on her sitcom back in the day about it. It's pretty wild, but
I wonder if they numb you. I'm sure there's some cream for that.
I'm not even sure if they go in that way. I don't know the details of the mechanics of the process. It wasn't something I was wanting to get into. I just wanted to know why. Because it doesn't sound great either way, but I'm like, why? Why are you really doing that? Because that sounds...
Would you do a poop sample, like give that to your doctor? I know a lot of people are doing that.
I did that a long time ago, just because I'm a hypochondriac. So I think the very first time I got a hemorrhoid, I thought I had ass cancer and I thought I was going to die. So I immediately got one of those poop tests off the TV, and that was fine. And then I went to the doctor and had a camera in my butt, and he said, yeah, everything's fine. It's just a hemorrhoid. And I'm like, what do you mean just a hemorrhoid? Why does it feel like I'm dying? Or whatever.
Dude, hemorrhoids sent my dad to the doctor at the hospital for a week. He had to have a blood transfusion. Those are serious.
They can get pretty gnarly, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I believe in all that stuff. I think people who avoid the doctor just for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe it's ego. I just want to live. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to kill myself, but that's at my own hand. But generally, I don't want the environment to kill me. I don't want
you're not wanting to kill yourself.
Yeah, I don't want the bad diet or lack of preventive maintenance. I don't want to die from something stupid like, oh, why didn't you just go to the doctor, idiot? Because you're not suicidal for 60 years. You're suicidal for a couple minutes, a couple times a year maybe. Nah, man, you got to go get your poop checked. Do women get what? I don't know.
My friends are doing that, so I'm hitting that midlife stage where my friends are all getting their hormones checked, pooping in bags.